So I did eventually actually get arrested, all right? I love that there's applause for that. That's great. First time I got arrested was surprisingly consensual. I got arrested protesting a war. I don't even remember which one at this point. Who can keep track, right? But I was protesting one of them out there doing the thing, and we did a die-in, which means we all went down to the federal building and we all laid down and pretended we were dead. And when the cops came in, they said, okay, we're gonna start arresting you in 4 minutes. And a few people that were like, I gotta work tomorrow, got up and left, you know. But then the cops came up to each of us and they were like, we're gonna arrest you, is that, are you accepting that or do you wanna leave? Which was very polite, I thought, the whole thing was very civil. And I said, no, I'm here to be arrested. And they were like, all right, let's do it. And this was all in front of news cameras. And 2 cops very gently picked me up. One had me under the knees and one had me under the armpits. And they gently lifted me up in front of the news cameras, and then in front of the news cameras, they walked me into the federal building where there were no news cameras. Then they picked me up and dropped me on my back. Said, get over there with the rest of the hippies. All the politeness was gone, but it was the best arrest ever. And it may have been what started my life of getting arrested, because I was like, this is fun. They didn't search us or book us. They just stuck us all in a cell. I was in a cell with priests. I was in a cell with grandmothers for peace. There were hippies and punk rockers. We were having a good time. 2 guys rolled up a joint and started smoking a joint in the jail cell. And everyone looks at the priest, and he's like, I'll take care of this, So he walks up to them, and he says, boys, and he turns his Irish accent up to 10, to try to be that priest, And he says, boys, are you sure this is a good idea? And they said, oh, Father, please understand, we have a list of all the unusual places we've smoked pot, and we didn't think that a jail cell was ever going to be a space on our bingo card that we would get to fill. They usually take this away from you, And to my amazement, the priest goes, I understand. I'll never know for sure, but I swear for a minute he considered maybe asking for a puff. Like his life could have changed that day. He's just like,